to our conversation around NLP and how it can and will improve your life. And there's so many ways that it does that. And it is my passion, it is my privilege, my pleasure to be in your world and to support you in accessing more of your ability to communicate, more of your ability to expand every area of your life. And what does that look like for you? Well, one of the ways that NLP can improve your life is in your relationships. And, well, this weekend, isn't it Valentine's Day, or as our daughter says, Valentine's Day? And I hearken back to some of the reasons why I got so deep into NLP. And one of them was because I was having challenges in a relationship. And I realized, man, I got to take personal responsibility. Like, what's going on here? How come there's all of these challenges here? And really, NLP, the relationship, the first most important relationship that we work on is a relationship with ourselves. See, once you are able to effectively communicate with yourself, you're able to effectively communicate with others. But then I realized as I started to get to know myself better and communicate more effectively and really understand how people think, how people learn, how people process information, I was able to get really clear about the kind of relationship that I desired, to be able to design it. And NLP helps you get specific about all of that as well by understanding, how we want that to look, how we want that to sound, how we want that to feel. What would that show up like for us? Who do we want to be in a relationship with? What would that ideal person look like? And then who do we need to be? Who do I need to be in order to create that relationship, and more importantly, keep that relationship, to grow within that relationship? And some of you may already know my incredible life partner, wife, best friend, lover, and mother of our child, Heidi. And I was able to attract a woman like Heidi because I was applying personal development using NLP on myself first and foremost, on accessing my deepest ability to communicate, to learn about her, to show up as my best version. And with NLP, what seemed to have happened was I also was able to call out the best of her. So she also felt wonderful around me. So there was this association now. So there's so much science behind all of this. And there are people who have used NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, manipulatively. There have been people who have used the art of, manipulation, the art of, for lack of a better word, seduction, maybe. There are ways to use NLP that unfortunately got a bad rap. I'm here to share with you that NLP is just language, and it's like a gun or a tool. A hammer could be used to kill someone, and a hammer could be used to build that person a home. So we don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, is just language for what we're already doing. So if this weekend, man, if you're not in a relationship or you're having some challenges in your relationship, I got to tell you, learning and mastering neuro-linguistic programming is a game changer, because then you can meet your partner's needs in a way that is beyond what is expected, but it's done so subtly because it's authentic. When you're authentically using NLP, and again, to use that word using NLP is kind of unfair because we're doing it whether we realize it or not. It's just language for what we're already doing. So when you are able to harness who you truly are and bring out your best and the best in your partner, it is the most beautiful thing you could do for your relationship. And of course, in this beautiful holiday, Valentine's Day, on this weekend when it's all about love, I wonder if You want to love even more, laugh even more, connect even more, maybe attract the ideal person for you, to find your person. NLP can help you with this. Neurolinguistic programming will help you unpack, help you unleash, help you really allow all of you to support, to serve, to be the best version of you. So with that being said, I just wanted to do a quick check-in. We're going to do 7 days of NLP, and today we're talking about relationships because of the time this weekend, and we're going to get into also professionally how NLP is a powerhouse for you. If you have any questions around that, reach out to me. We've got the Heart of NLP right there, and it's really my mission to help you, help me, help transform the world. So if you're into making the world a better place, if you are into becoming a better version of yourself, if you are interested in creating, designing that incredible journey, that story of your life, then reach out to me. It's my privilege, my pleasure, my duty to be here to support you. And if you have any questions, please reach out and allow me to answer those questions. If you're curious about NLP, neurolinguistic programming, if you're curious about how that shows up in speaking, being a professional speaker, NLP is a game changer, and we'll get into that as well soon. So with that being said, I appreciate you for who you are and who you aren't. And by the way, next week, I'm going to share this with you. This is live. And even if it's not, if you're watching this on a replay and it already happened, we have some amazing real deal interviews coming up. So excited. And again, you'll hear some NLP in that. And maybe you might meet a few people who are using NLP. I believe we have Greg Gleason, who is a magician and illusionist and is definitely one who utilizes NLP. We also have Matt Millen, who was the vice president of sales with Tony Robbins when I worked there with Tony, and he totally understands influence and NLP. So sorry about that tangent. Just I wanted to be sure that you know there are multiple resources for you to learn more, to grow more, to expand more so that you can live, give, and love large. That being said, I appreciate you for who you are and who you aren't, and we will see you next time. And again, any questions at all, feel free to reach out and ask me. Okay, so we will see you next time, maybe even tomorrow. God bless.